Members of the public joined the A21's 9th Global Annual Walk for Freedom in Randburg to add their voices to the call to end the scourge of human trafficking. While they embarked on a silent, single-file walk to create awareness on behalf of millions who are still trapped in slavery. Now, these include men, women and children in the country and around the globe. The Central Intelligence Agency report earlier this year revealed that human trafficking was on the rise in South Africa.
We are here at Roma Bible Church in Randburg, where members of the church had joined the masses in highlighting the scourge of human trafficking in South Africa and that's around the world as well. And we understand that women are also now, being used, in these crimes. We actually understand that traffickers, lure their victims, into, child labor, into slavery, but then using fake or false opportunities. But just to, hear from some of the members who partook, in the march, I'm just gonna ask them as to why was it necessary for them to join this march this morning?
Thank you. It was really necessary for us to join this march because we are the body of Christ, and we cannot fold arms, and sit back as the church. We've got to be involved. It is our duty and it is our right, to be the hands, the feet, and the eyes of the Lord. So we are part of the community. We have to integrate with the community, and we have to live and lead by example.
We understand that this is the kind of crime which many people are aware of, but then seemingly they are not aware of what is happening around them. Do you think there is enough awareness in terms of getting everybody to be on their toes?
Thank you. The purpose of this march was exactly to create that awareness, because as we heard that this is a crime that's quite prevalent and it's on the rise. So whilst few people may be aware of it, that's exactly what we're doing today, to create the awareness, to make them aware of the platforms that they can use to actually report such crime, which we know is affecting our children. And as my husband did said, as a church, we want to actually also put our emphasis on the fact that we are against it, and it's part of one of our pillars of being socially relevant and socially significant, and be aware of what's happening within our community.
Okay, some are, feeling that government has, enough strong policies to combat this crime, but then the implementation, that's the area where things are lacking. What's your take on this?
Well, I think when it comes to implementing and taking the role to make sure that everyone is, secure from such crime, and also to create awareness. Creating traffic in the streets was obviously a major highlight for everyone else that was in traffic when it comes to marching for human trafficking. I feel like it was definitely necessary, and I feel like maybe online, just through word of mouth, and I think if this could be a once a month thing, it would definitely create more awareness.
I see you nodding. Do you have anything to add on to what he's saying?
No, the community is there to actually assist the government and the systems that are in place to try and combat this. But as my brother is saying, that it starts with us to actually create that awareness and help those systems which are not as predominantly placed as each individual within the communities. So whilst the government may be having the resources, we need to actually be aware and then use those resources by making those reports through the police. Then they can do their job. So it's a combined collective effort towards combating crime.
And where kids are involved, where children are involved, do you think parents are playing enough role in ensuring that they their children are protected. Seemingly, most of them, get into spaces online which their parents are not aware of.
That is the biggest challenge. So we actually are undermining the impact or the negative impact of, social media. So I think that's another area of awareness that we actually need to amplify, to say, parents, be cognizant of the fact that this starts in your house whilst your daughter is in her room and engaging with her cell phone whilst you think it's an honest engagement. There could be someone prying and actually accessing her. So there's many platforms and many ways that these perpetrators are basically luring our kids. And you're right, the social media platform and the phones are one of those ones that we absolutely need to be aware of and create awareness on.
Thank you so very much. Well, those are, the views of some of the members who participated in the march earlier today, and emphasizing on the fact that parents should also play a bigger role in terms of ensuring the protection of their children.